Good morning, or good evening, everybody, I should say. Good morning. So I'm 34 minutes late. There was an emergency at the station. I didn't realize there's, we have another police station. I'll show you, I'll welcome you guys into my world a little bit. Let me, I don't think I have it open anymore. So, apparently, Del Perro has a police station, right? You guys see my screen? I'm not showing you Del Perro right now because there's nothing. It's just the pier, the boardwalk, you know, where the water is on South Beach. Apparently there's not only, or I think it's a different place, but not only there's a Vespucci Beach station, not Vespucci PD, but the one on, actually Vespucci Beach, there's you know, but there's a small PD, and like I said, I actually
Motel 6.
I said this I think like a week or two ago. There's career mode, right? They totally overhauled it, and now you can be. Highway Patrol has their own station. It's attached to. I think I didn't check. I didn't even play the new Overhaul yet. I haven't. I didn't put it into the game. I'm just thinking like, damn. That's crazy. So we're State Trooper with the CPD today, so I'm not with Los Santos PD as, you know, as police officer 4 or detective 4. But we're still working with CSP. We will go to New York. I thought we were going to New York in 2026, but I don't know, maybe Christmas, I don't know. So, I don't know. We'll get that figured out, but everything's loaded up. I think it's time to get into the game. I was going to show you my world, but we'll show you the other computer once,
District 4 out at 10-2, any mileage 83995.
Once I power up. So I'll pause, power up, and, like I said, we're going to New York to do patrol. We'll go to New York. The highways, the road, the infrastructure, I mean, it's phenomenal. It's nothing like, California. Nothing. It's just, the roads are much more narrow. It's gonna be magnificent. And then we're gonna be able to go on patrol as well. So, that definitely has me thinking about Vice City PD. That's gonna be intense. on GTA 6 though. I mean Vice City now, that's impossible. I'm not trying to go there. Will I be able to go to Cayo Perico on Christmas? Maybe New Year. We'll see. But let me power up. We have to just get moving. I think it's gonna be an exciting end to the year. So let's go. Alright guys, we are back. Let's get out of here on the Reports Plus desktop. Let's go right back into the game. New York, that's phenomenal.
492. Hello.
One up there. Hotel check 1320.
Ten four.
Such pretty lights, right? Those new woo, those takedowns are bright.
If you could take an AOPA in the area of Shaker and North Maple. Long Meadow PD states that they got a call receiving regarding an unknown female trying to flag down passing cars. Unknown other descriptors. Roger.
423.
Ten four.
3 new cars today. We got
You
the
check a name in room 226. Private contact.
not the Brabus, it's that the something the you know what I'm talking about. The Masonry.
Sierra, India.
Masonry Range Rover
Unknown DOB.
and 2 other cars. You'll see them. But New York, that's something else. That's better than cars. Cars in New York, right? I already got myself thinking. After that, anything else is extra. I'm not adding Twin Towers. I'm not doing all that stuff. No, that's extra to me. You can make a pretty good movie with all 5 barrels. That's how I'm marketing it. All 5 barrels. Hee hee. Making me crazy with that making. Porsche. That wasn't me. That was not me. So, you're making me crazy. Don't do that. You want to get fired, do that. See, she didn't hear me. She's like, what? Excuse me? This is a recorded emergency channel. Get out of here. So we're looking for a bolo, right? Good evening, 4 Adam 12.
Unit with traffic, go ahead.
Any Rams or F-150s?
10-4, 226.
Because those are the 2 other cars we have. We're not waiting until we go to... So this is the thing. With career mode, right? Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. You can start off as Officer 1, right? I'm in my vehicle politicking. Hold on. Dispatch is like, that's it? That's all you got to say? Sorry, Dispatch. I am starting my shift. I'm southbound. I'm not southbound. I'm westbound. 503 Eclipse Boulevard. Block 503. Just letting her know.
Copy.
That's all. Show me 10-8. Let's get moving. I really need to get moving.
Copy that. 4 Adam 12.
I'm a little late to my shift, right? Show me 1041. Please. I'd say please.
Roger. 4 Adam 12. Copy. 1041.
Thank you. And I could say Roger. I'm not in the mood to say Roger. And there's a helicopter above us. That's why I see police lights. So when you see police lights, don't get mad. There's an officer down the street probably, or a helicopter in the air or something.
Response code 2.
Stolen pedal bike, Vinewood Hills, 8118. You dig? From 911. So
7th on scene.
Have a readback for that Florence party.
make sure my headlights are on.
Medic 7 on scene. Midnight 43.
My headlights are
10-4
on.
Outer Hartford. 1244. Right.
Valid. Map is busted out of Florida. Not extraditable.
Engine 6 clear or BLS.
I'll be updated.
Body cam?
219,
There we go.
Hartford. ALS Hartford.
New York, that'd be fun. That'd be so much fun. So right now, I'm gonna focus on patrol. We're not taking calls just now. I have to take calls, but this is my new beat after all. So back to since I have a little time to talk since I'm on my beat. I'm looking for an F-150. We're on car patrol apparently.
Alright.
And I already seen them, so
Agent 6
you guys will see them eventually. They'll pop up when we go to Sandy Shores.
Bravo
I'll
Sierra,
make sure they pop up
940.
because I won't be here.
Yeah,
But,
940, 52.
you know, your officer 1, 2, 3, 4. Antonio's officer 4. I think he's way past officer 4 now, but he's not. You know, a couple things he did made the paper. I shot somebody. It was on body cam, and currently it's a pending case. This was a month ago.
Illinois, it's on a red Honda Accord for Elizabeth Shaw out of Manchester.
Apparently, you know, excessive use of force, and we're gonna see how the case unravels. I did fill out my federally mandated form. So we'll see how that goes. But to continue New York, that is going to be insane patrol-wise. The infrastructure. I mean, the buildings. You're not looking up, so I'm not replacing anything. I'm not going into GIS. I don't know how to manipulate GIS data. I don't want to. But once GTA 6 comes out, I think that'd be pretty easy with AI. I don't know. But anyways, if you could tell AI, hey, can you write some code for me? Because I don't know how to do it. It'll do it. If you're smart enough to tell it what to, where to go, right? But the moral of the story is, right? We could go to officer 1, 2, 3, right? Boom. We could be sergeant. We could be lieutenant. We could be captain. We could be commissioner. And I want to stop there. And you can't be commissioner. I don't think you could be commissioner. You can be, I think. No, I think you could be captain, and then you could be I wish I had a script in front of me. But that's the career mode, and you could go to all these stations except for the new station I just added, and West Vinewood near UCLA. But the thing is, like, they did a great job. And actually, let me look. I wanna. You gotta have your facts straight. I'll just read out to you guys what it is, and then I'm gonna read out to you guys the new structure. This is the old structure, right? The new structure is gonna be so much fun because we're not touching these PDs. We're touching. It's an expansion on those PDs with other PDs we've never touched, like the beach. You know, you can't go to the beach as a station. Well, you can in the game, but on career mode, no. You can only go to like 8 different stations. That's like, so I'll explain, and they'll probably add more onto it. Let me just look at it. Let me multitask. But what I'm saying is, if they did this just recently, they just overhauled it. These guys just added a ranking system that's on top of a ranking system a week after an overhaul. These are some sick, smart motherfuckers. But let me try to move a little bit faster since I found the list of the new structure. Let's just dive deeper into the smaller or the more legacy, or the standard 1.0 structure of this thing. And this is the 1.0 before the 1.0. This is the new remastered 1.0. It's so fucking, and that's nothing. That's just, I'm just trying to bring you into my world a little bit. But let me make sure my microphone's on. All right, that's all good. We have the creepy GTA music. Let me turn that off a little bit. Ooh, have to get out of the game. I mean, get back into the, no more creepy music, right? I'm not doing an investigation. I don't need creepy music. I don't need to clean up the house. That music makes me clean up the house. I don't know about you, but it makes me clean up the house. I'm like, fuck this. I start thinking about shit. That's nostalgia.
92 SS2.
Like when you pause GTA 5 and you're just like, holy shit, what happened? I'm like, why am I not fucking 15 anymore? you know, whenever the game came out. Or no, GTA 4 came out when I was like 14 or early, something like that, right? Why am I not like 18 anymore? I'm sitting in my basement in my dad's house. He's like, that looks real. I'm like, these boomers are so dumb. Hell nah, that shit is fake. Nah, GTA 5 is real. I don't know. When you're in high school, you stupid. You don't know anything. I'm like, this is not real. This looks fake as hell. I'm looking at fucking GTA Vice City videos, right? When it first came out. And Tommy Vercetti, like, you know, he just shot on that first mission cutscene. I guess they just shot down them dudes. Or it was one of those cutscenes with a Uzi. Or it was in the mall. I don't know. But the way the blood came out of those dudes, or it was like when he shot a few gangbangers. It's like the Haitians or the other gangbangers in South Florida. But that shit was fucking crazy. I'm like, damn, this shit looks kind of real. I was watching a video a week ago. So that's my thing. Vice City's gonna be fucking dope. If they making live PD in Florida now, I didn't check Hulu, but they stopped fucking airing it. And then they stopped making this fucking game. Yo, these stupid ass motherfuckers need to hurry up and drop both of those things. That's my thoughts on this. But let's move forward on I have to go to my I'm ticking around. I have to go to my one of my folders. What the fuck is it? I was messing around with something, but I have to go.
Route to 528 Main Street.
The enhanced folder. I forgot if it's enhanced or expanded, but it's definitely enhanced. Where would that be? It would be in my main folder, my main LSPDFR folder. So guys, I'm just going through folders in the background. And I don't have it in my game, right? So I actually, yeah, I got rid of it. But I have the files. I do have them. I'm just looking at what Antonio is. So he has $48,000. Let me bring you to... Yeah, I can't really show you this, but he has garlic and butter and all that shit in his fridge.
Cool. I'll be clear.
The new Overhaul thing, I mean, I want to tell you guys this before it gets out of my head. Like, when you're a highway patrol, like, it has them, like, wearing, like, a highway patrol stuff and all that. So it matches the whole theme. There's 3 different enhanced roles you can get outside of the ranking roles. But let's get into the main ranks. So I'll share you my world now and get back into that world a little bit later. And I'll bring all the other stuff up right now so I don't have to not share my screen. But let me bring that up. So we have LSPD. That's the main thing. Los Santos Police Department. You're in Los Santos. That's what you get. You don't get any other police departments. You don't get the sheriffs. You don't get this. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. You see how I was trying to do it on my own, and now there's a whole system. So to speed things up, I show you my screen. That just makes it, anybody on level 1 could understand what I mean. And that's my CAD over there. We'll ignore that. We don't need to worry about the CAD too much. But let me make this full screen. I don't want to get off of, okay, let me make it full screen again. I don't want to get off a task. So this is in zoom in, obviously. Let's go get back in track. So Officer 1 or Detective 1, you know, that's the salary. And I put it as we start downtown. Ideally, you're not going to start in a small town. You need to gain trust. So you're going to start in a bigger station. So I did it. I reversed the code. And then the salaries, I kind of made it reflect what you would get in real life. And obviously, you get different cars, blah, blah, blah. So we moved from Officer 4, which is what Antonio's at now. Once he gets promoted, he will go to Sergeant 1. And then he'll be in Vinewood PD, which we never worked at. We have a brand new remapped or remodeled, so it's renovated. A police station.
Sally, please.
I have my favorite areas. Hawick. That's we also have you know, Alta. So that's where the banks and stuff are at. And then before that, I've been at Vespucci a lot. That's where we were working. Koreatown. This is where all my crime and a lot of the videos are shot here. La Mesa, Arizona. Boring. You didn't see any videos. That's when I was struggling to create this whole thing. And obviously, a lot of videos I was here for movie purposes. We weren't ever working active here on career mode. This I was doing on my own. So just trying to learn the game, and I thought I was learning well, not the game. I had to just like tweak this whole thing. So other than that, I'm done. I changed the cars. I tried to make the cars reflect the new PD that I add. So typically you'd see Harvard PD riding around, but I don't know if I'm doing that anymore. It is, but and that's why they drive around when you see them doing traffic stops. But it's a mix of it. That has nothing to do with the game. I can't control everything the way I want to. That's that. So you work your way up. Let's like cut through this really quick. So you work your way up past sergeant, you get to lieutenant, right? And it's a long time, right? You could go through all this, but that's why we stopped. No, that's not why we stopped. This slows down my game, and that's why they made a new one. Is it gonna slow down my game? I should have been played it, but I didn't. So let's just move forward. You go to captain after your lieutenant, right? I'm repeating myself. I sound like a broken record, and that's it. You know, what do you do after that? And like, okay, yeah, you get a nice salary, but what if you don't make it to captain? Only so many people could be captain. All right, don't get your hopes up. If you want to be captain, you got to work to be captain, or go to another PD. You could be lieutenant. It's not hard to be lieutenant or sergeant, or you could be sergeant 2. You don't have to be sergeant 2. You could be sergeant 1, right? It's like you could be an E7 or you could be an E6 or E5. It's your choice. All right. So right now, Antonio, he's going to divert. We thought we were going to be Sergeant 1 at Mission Row, right? Not Vespucci. At Mission Row. I was aiming to be Sergeant 1, not at Vespucci. At Mission Row. That's the biggest PD. Right? I'd get higher pay. So, what we're going to do is interject and go to just a regular old enhanced version of the career mode, right? Oops, I'm so sorry. I'm goofing out right now. So, let's just zoom in and make this, like, old people big. So, what I mean is, like, you could see the structure. Even if you're blind, Stevie Wonder could see this. So, you start off as Detective 1. It's the same structure in a sense. The salary's 33, so we would have to change that. If you want to get paid 33, and this, I think they changed it. This is per hour. We were working with an annual salary. I mean, not an annual. Excuse me. It was daily. So essentially, no.
Overhaul 23.
That's how much I was paying him per day. It wasn't daily. It was a weekly salary. It was a weekly salary. So he was getting, you know, he started really low in California. He was making $70,000 a year. Well, no, not in California. He was making worse than that in California. So honestly, now he's making $2,000 a week. So he's like making two. Let me look at it. I'm being obnoxious. So let's switch tabs here. I'm being so obnoxious. Officer 4, he makes $21.05 per week.
82.
Yeah, he makes $100,000 a year. He's doing okay in California. It's not the best for California. He needs to move to the East Coast. He'll get treated better there. So that's why he's probably gonna work for New York PD. So out of all these stations, it's a temporary change. Temporary change. So we're just going to another county at this point. I already have plans on leaving. Mission Row and Vespucci. I'm doing some hours there, and we've been working with the sheriff part-time and now we're going to be full-time with them. So you start off, this is just the regular enhanced structure. There's two structures. There's highway patrol, and there's the sheriffs, and we'll get into that. But this is just city PD. So if you're into city or, you know, downtown, the beach, this is different. You guys can't wrap your head around this. You guys are probably thinking, oh, it's like downtown again. No, it sounds like it. I was like, oh, it's like the same structure. No, it's not. You actually start at Vespucci Beach. Not Vespucci. You guys see me by the 7-Eleven, and you know it's nice and remodeled, and it's cool. You could go inside there. Wonderful place to be. You're right by the new theater. You're right by City Hall, Koreatown. Right? No, this is Vespucci Beach Police Station, and
Like 2 occupied.
Received.
this is the station you see on the beach. The only beach with a police station, not including the pier, which is the next station you'll go to when it's your no, that's also your other. So the two smallest, not including Beaverbrook Station, where it's Bear Central in the middle of well, it's at the top of Vinewood near the casino, near the not the observatory, it's something else. Yeah, it's the observatory. So you're at these two, and you have a regular basic uniform and a basic cruiser. You're gonna ride in a Hartford PD. And when you're Officer 2, you get promoted, you get a raise, you're still in the same zone. And you also get the port of Los Santos Station. You get Terminal Island. New York also has Terminal Island, too. So you also get Terminal Island, very boring. On top of that, they give you another small station that you cannot go inside. All these stations you can't go inside, even with my revamped maps. You cannot go inside. They're very small stations. You can download those off the internet, but Los Santos International Police Station, there's no interior. I don't have one for that. That's also on your. So you have 4 different zones. They'll be highlighted on blue on the map. As far as the old game, I never played the new one. I could play it anytime. I'll get there. Definitely want to go to New York. You can't take this with you to New York, obviously. New York, I have to make the patrol zones, and I'm not going to do that. Just go on patrol. 911 actually does work, like based on some people doing videos. You just got to find one that works. Good luck. I'm not worried about that. My thing's like patrol. If we need to do 911, we do it here. I think the 911 might work. Who knows? Who knows? You guys will see once I play it. Once it's all ready to go. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it might work later. So that's that. You know, you get those patrol zones. You get promoted to officer, detective 2, 4. We're 4 here. But in this game, no, I never played it. We never did these patrol zones. They're smaller patrol zones. You guys seen those big beats that I had? In a game sense, they're kind of perfect. In La Mesa, it felt very small. They're going to be more like that, even smaller. And remember, this is California. But when you get 4 beats, you're getting multiple beats too. That can be, you know, different. So just keep that in mind. You'll be driving to all these different beats. You will not, and you won't get experience for leaving your patrol zone, or you won't get calls. So you want to get back, but they're not going to penalize you like the other game. The other game, I turned that off. You can take calls anywhere you want. I turned it off. I'm like, no, let them, you know, decide. But now here, it's you can do that, but the game's gonna tell you, hey, you need to get back to your patrol zone. We're not gonna give you them anywhere. So it's like, you know, it's realistic, right? It's already worked into it. You don't have to do that yourself. So that's awesome. So let's move forward. It's a lot of information. It's a lot. They didn't explain this. So I'm looking at this right now, and I never read this. I never read through it, and I'm reading it to you guys now. You get all these cool outfits for being Officer 4. You get the Vinewood Vespucci Station, so your beats get bigger, your salary gets chunkier, you need more points to get up, and you get all these new areas. The Vespucci Police Station. So this is the police station near the 7-Eleven in my game, near the Burger Shot. We might change that Burger Shop if there's no people in the restaurants, and you don't need that. I'm just thinking too hard. You add that later. But my thing is, we're trying to keep this on patrol, not keep it as it develops into a movie. But my goal is not to do that right now. My goal is to get us to New York. Right, we're already in North Yankton. Get us to Cayo Perico.
103, 103, 1044.
Right, the police stuff's already done. I'm not adding too much more police stuff. It just grows as the game updates, and then all the hood stuff. That it grows. It's not like now. It's not hard anymore. Now the main thing is how can I make this to feel more like a Hollywood film? And with that, yeah, you're gonna have to get into the Rockstar editor, and that's like, that's not even my scene. At that point, I don't care. I'd rather hire. At that point, I'd rather hire somebody to do it, but I wouldn't. I already know tech. I'd rather do it myself. At that point, I'm like, damn, the last step I need is the Rockstar editor. I'll actually teach myself how to do that. Cause at the end, I'm like, I'm like, right now, if I watch my videos, I'm not gonna watch them because I watch tons of LSPDFR videos. It's getting to a point I'm like, I played enough. I watch it before I post it, but am I gonna watch it again?
Service, have a good night.
No, not
Out of
until
service. Have a great night.
I somehow turn it into like a movie, right? And then and that's not the goal, but like that's just my thoughts. At the end of the day, nah, I'm not gonna watch it unless it's a movie, which I'll eventually get into, and that's not gonna be a common thing. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to make, a long time to make, and that's not what the algorithm wants. Am I wasting my time? No, it has its own place, probably for another channel. And that's just my thoughts on it, like my immediate thoughts, like off the top, just freestyling. But hey, it is what it is. That's just from that's how I feel. But I could be wrong. So let's move on. So yeah, that's cool. We there's some structure in here. And eventually, we move from Vespucci. I know I said a lot. I'm just shrinking this, guys, for you. I'm just shrinking this down. We're moving faster. Now we move to Vinewood, a big station near the casino. We get all these jackets, raincoats, all this cool stuff, right? Boom, we move to Rockford, right in the middle of Beverly Hills. Then we move to Mission Row. And what kind of officer are we? I went too fast. I should have told you what officer we are. We moved from sergeant. It's like the same game. It's now we're getting into the other bigger stations that we were at. Now you move to detective. So I jumped the gate. I said we were police officer first. No, they break it down. You go from officer to detective, just like online when you check my resume. So when you check Antonio Armstrong's resume, there you go. He's detective. He's going to be a detective for a while. A long time. Don't think he's going to move up any soon. So he's stuck at Mission Row. You go to Detective 3, you go to Detective IV. No, it's 3I. And no, that's not the case. I think they after that you move up to Mission Row as the I'm just kidding. It's the sergeant. So you go from Detective 3, Sergeant 1, 2. It's that simple. And then you get Skid Row. Which is Mission Row, is the same thing, or downtown Metro. So yeah, Detective 3, you move from the Vespucci to Del Perro. That's the pier, the Port of Los Santos. You're getting all this shit. They're just throwing a whole bunch of shit at you, and then you're back to Vespucci. So when you're Detective 3, it's basically like Officer again, but you're getting all that small shit again. You're just managing you're managing all the officers. That's all. So we're just gonna go past Sergeant. Obviously, you go to Lieutenant next when you're in Mission Row, back to Vespucci. Just covering more beats. That's all it is. You see all these zones, AIRP, all these different beats. It's ridiculous. All these different outfits, and it's a lot. I didn't even read this. You're Sergeant 2. I gotta keep moving because this is a lot. You see how much scrolling I'm doing? This is a lot of information. So off Sergeant 3, it's just, you'll see it, the map. It will outline it for you. So there you go. But Sergeant 2, and I think it ends there. It ends just about there. So like, it's a lot of beats. Let's move on to the next page. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of information to take in. But SAHP, just to simplify it, I'm not gonna zoom in. You get a motorcycle jacket, raincoat, so it's a little different. You're going to Arizona, so that's the middle of the map. Not an eventful area, and you go explore it for yourself. It's attached to the La Mesa PD, the only PD there. Not any outside PDs, not the state PD annex above Beaverbrook and in La Mesa. That's all the way on Interstate 1 on the right side. But let's interject and move on. I mean, you just move on from, you start at cadet, so it's a little bit different. Cadet, I mean, that's like, you know, the 18-year-old police officer, the kid officer, right? You're the kid. And no, that's not the case. You're starting off as Officer 1, but they call it cadet here. That's how the motorcycles guys do it. And then you're at La Mesa SAHP station. So I believe it's attached. It's a really big station for a small area. So the state highway trooper motorcycle unit, they're over there attached to that station as well too. They don't have a helicopter. If I'm mistaken, from the highway, yeah, they do have a helipad on top of their station, I think. But once you get promoted from, you know, cadet, you go to officer, then you go to sergeant, then you go to lieutenant, then you go to captain, assistant chief, and assistant commissioner, deputy commissioner, commissioner, and your beats don't change. You cover a whole state, the whole state of Arizona. The game's playing in the background. Let me show you the beat really quick. So how far are we in? So if I hit 36 minutes, who cares? Let me show you La Mesa. La Mesa is over here. This is the highway patrol, not Eastern Islands. What am I looking at? They're over here by I'm wrong. They're over here. They're closer. You gotta go more down. They're not on the US 15. They're like over here, 565 block. So San Andreas State Building, SAHP headquarters. So you gotta badge in to get there. But this is La Mesa. La Mesa is block 769. That's where the PD's at. And then the motorcycle unit would be like right about, there's no helipad here. Motorcycle unit's like somewhere around here. That's the PD. Motorcycle unit's like right around there, right? And then the new police station, this is the pier, 898, 686 block, I mean. Right, 688. I thought it was 686. 686 is North Beach, which is the same thing. So this is the PD for, not over here, it's actually 687 on top of Vespucci Trail. It's the pier boardwalk before, you know, so it's right over here where they have the carnival, all the events and stuff, and don't drive there. And where's the other PD? The other PD is like right here near where the smoke shop is. On Melanoma Street, yeah, Vespucci Beach substation. Those two little beats, and then you have the Terminal Island, which is right here. Interstate 5 cuts through here in the 3 mile. And PD, I don't go there. This island is just awful. And it's owned by the Triad. Yeah, I mean, you could talk to, who's that guy who calls you? Simeon. Yeah, Simeon likes, you know, him and his guys are at the spot. So there's just the international airport station, and where's the, I can't find it. So somehow they'll put it on the map, I would believe. Meriwether Port. I'm not finding.
Steve, MDC 21. Possible water main break or issue with the service to comfort in. On Executive Square. Sidewalk and grass is soaked into the road.
Oh, I apologize.
What's the exact location of the possible water main break?
Between the two driveways for comfort in on Executive Square. They can't miss it, the road, so.
And then we'll go to.
Sidewalk is all covered in water and ice.
So in Sandy Shores, this is the last one. This is if you want to be sheriff.
100-105.
So that's LSSD, not LSPD, not SAHP. So that's
hazard out there. Do you need any columns?
You know, it works with my uniforms. You work with Sandy Shores, all those. Well, 3 areas are
off on the shoulder.
hot spots.
One of the drains.
The other 3 are like tribal lands, and then the jail. and then the tracks. So the not transit police. Yes, you start off as deputy trainee. You work your way to sheriff, deputy 1, the vehicle sheriff, not the position.
Dispatch Alpha 4 is clear.
And the station you start at is Sandy Shores Sheriff Office, where the hospital is, by the train track, and which is remodeled. Deputy 1 is the next position. You're still at Sandy Shores, and you get Paleto, Paleto Sheriff Office. So both of those counties combined, that's Blaine County, but Blaine County ceased, and now you have 2 separate counties. So, you get the coat winner, all that stuff. You go to Deputy 2, they give you a new beat. No, I'm just kidding. You don't get another beat. You go to Deputy 3. Do you get another beat? Yes, you do. You get Davis as well. So now you have to go across the whole state. That changes the dynamics of the game. I mean, not with Highway Patrol. Highway Patrol, you get to border and, you know, kind of go inside when you have to. And, you know, this is more a holistic and broad approach. As far as working your way up, you have more of a responsibility, more of a span, and therefore you're taking on more escalations as far as incidents. So let's go to the position structure. As obviously you go from sergeant to lieutenant, but let's go here. Deputy 3, right? Sergeant, sergeant 2, lieutenant. Same areas, same structure, but then once you get to captain, which is the next, not the final,
I'll be 44 here.
kind of in the middle.
Residence for the evening.
You get more cars, more responsibility, the jail.
10-4.
Probably 742 for an escort.
And your salary increases. So, just to kind of end things, you're still sheriff here, so you work your way to under sheriff. Not sheriff yet. So I actually jumped a little bit. So after captain, you work your way to not commander, area commander. Right? You get a bigger salary, much bigger, more points required to get there. And then after that, you can be division chief. And after division chief, this is in the sheriff's office, so this is not citywide. And you're only covering that area, Sandy Shores. So you're working your way on an area on a territory basis. After that, like I said, it was division chief, and then you work your way to assistant sheriff, which is a little bit different. Now it's not not an area, now not a division, but now you're the assistant sheriff.
District 4.
And then you work your way to under sheriff, and it's a lot more responsibility.
102.
Davis is not included. You have to get to sheriff, and then Davis
Party
is
was placed in cell 6. I'll be clear. And can you close Tally 3?
Final position there. So it's definitely to keep you playing until GTA 6 comes out. So that's about it, guys. We're gonna let me get back to the game and play. Nothing happened. So I should have showed you guys all that, but I think like that's to sum everything up. That's a lot of stuff, because not everybody could like read code. They'll look at that like, and then I'm trying to explain to them. They'll be like, "What in the heck were you saying?" That's the structure. Somebody has their lights on. Remember, it's not me. It's over there at that hotel. 6-7 story hotel over there. That's an apartment building. That's not a hotel. Been on this block too long.
35 International for the FedEx Express. It's going to be 360 zone motion indicator in the manager's office, zone 5. No key holder has been contacted as of yet. They're attempting to. 119.
4-0.
Sorry.
82, I'll take a W. Eastern Mobile.
Still processing him?
482-95, what's your car number?
1324.
Thank you.
Negative. He was just placing us,
Let me see where those police lights are coming from. That's me? Is that me? No. It was me. That's what I get for having my secondaries on. I'm driving around like, where are these police lights coming from? Where are they coming from? Let's keep moving. That's my suspension. I screwed it up. Is it dark in here? Yeah, it's a little dark. Elgin House. Are we on Elgin Ave? No. Not even. Kind of close. I think 10 blocks away. Dispatch. I'm on Metro Los Santos Elgin House. Metro Vinewood Elgin House.
10-4, Adam 12.
Where is the Elgin House, right? We're on Las Lagunas Boulevard. I'm close to Elgin Ave, right? Not in my sight. Elgin Ave's like all the way over here. Some shit. Whatever. Not on my beat. I don't know. I wish I knew off the top of my head. Elgin House. So this hotel, that got me thinking. Yeah, somebody's lighting up the whole scene. So, I don't know, that it stopped. So it's like there's like a delay, or I think it's just really, really sensitive. Any cop that's around doing a traffic stop, and in the background, cops are doing traffic stop at light. You know, at least you'll know somebody's doing a traffic stop. There you go. Alright. That's where all the, because my lights weren't on. I told you, I'm not paranoid. I'm just trying to test this out. And that's what I noticed. Too close to the road. That's why he's a little hesitant to drive. You could drive. There you go. The AI's smart. They're not dumb, so crashing is actually a bad idea. They're very smart. Dispatch, show me westbound Spanish Ave, 6th
102, 103, 1044.
36 block westbound. 4 Adam 12.
Acknowledged. 4 Adam 12.
Dispatch, my apologies.
5 copy.
Units on scene, do you need more backup?
I said my apologies. Dispatch, show me on patrol.
Copy 4, Adam, 12.
Proceed to patrol area.
Bro. Damn. Repeat last scene. 10-4.
A possible disturbance. San Andreas.
Well, whoever got hit. Got hit up here and they must be okay. Huh? Let 911 call me. I don't know what happened there. So guys, we have a lot of court cases that I don't want to talk about in this video right now.
Service, have a good night.
Outage service, have a good night.
4 or 5 coming up for Tuesday. No, Tuesday, those are the big cases. Mondays, very strange cases, but
Dispatch in section. We're back in town, ALS. You clear engine 5 and engine 6 will go to Melbourne.
Receive it, 5 copy. Clear. Engine 5 is clear.
Dispatch in.
Answering engine 5.
Yeah, so you can reassign engine 5 10.
Citizens report narcotics trafficking on Marathon Avenue. Respond code 3. 519.
Dispatch Unit 5, copy that.
Dispatch copy, dispatch 5.
Fine, you can disregard.
Maybe it's EMS down there, so at least I know what's going on. It's not like I just, oh, there's an officer doing a traffic stop. I can see it from a mile away. So guys, I think we're done. The next video I want to do is like, you know, an hour. But it's just patrol. Yeah, we take calls, but I don't want to do a technical breakdown. So like, this is probably the last technical breakdown until I go to New York. So like, comment, subscribe. I hit just about 59 minutes. Let's go back to the game. There's nothing in Reports Plus. We've just been driving around. But yeah, I'm just gonna be on patrol. Oh, I smacked. God. Let's see if we can find the officer who's doing a traffic stop. Yeah, within a mile radius. Oh. Woo! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
The National Weather Service in Los Santos has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Los Santos, Los Santos County, Blaine County, until approximately 16:35 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah. Get your rain jackets. Hopefully we don't lose power. So let's review. review that message we got from the National Weather Service. So thunderstorm till 6:13. I mean till 16:35. So 4 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. We're getting drizzle for 16 hours. Lovely. You can hydroplane.
136.
Don't forget that. Whoa! Due to severe weather, we lost power! Whoa! Wheel! I'm turning on my stage 3s, turn on the hazards, turn on the warnings. Boy! We lost power. Dispatch, we lost power. Westbound, all directions. Westbound, eastbound, all directions. Los Santos, Vinewood Hills, as expected. Oh my god.
Copy.
We lost power in this god. That's how it is. Put my takedowns on. Light up the city for everybody so they don't crash. Alright guys, yeah, I'm not gonna drive in the dark. If I have the tools to drive with some light and save some lives. So, oh! Alright, let me stay here, kind of illuminate the city.
Information, we have a PD officer just arrived. Party may have fallen down the stairs.
Whoa. Look at this
Went to
city.
211.
Stage 3. Guys, be careful. We'll do stage 2. It's gonna mess everybody up. Stage 2. I need my secondaries on. I need my warning lights on. And let's illuminate the city. So we're gonna have a decrease in calls, and let's hope it stays that way. Let's go to a bigger street, like Eclipse Boulevard. I'm not stage 3, so I'll work my way there. We're almost there. We're there. We're on Eclipse. That's Eclipse Hospital. Let's go by the PD. There's a lot of traffic around there right here. We just made it to the PD. And let's hang in the front. Let's actually hang in the middle of the road so everybody has better visibility. Let's not slip it. Don't do that, man. That's an accident. Call Mako. No. So we lost power. Everybody should go home. So I'm lighting up the intersection for everybody. Because that's how it looks. Woo! No traffic lights. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dispatch, slow down traffic. They're driving good for AI.
Control unit.
Copy. All routing traffic control.
Near
In West Vinewood.
That's creepy. Like, you can't see nothing. Woo! They have their headlights, obviously, but I'll show you. My goodness. Wow. Wow. So my stage lights are the only thing. Oh no. Let's get out the car. Hopefully they don't drive foolishly. You see that? You see what stage 3 can do? Be careful, don't be God. Alright, let's be stage 2, put our hazards. Put my primary. Oh, that's what happens when you go stage 3 with no tack. Oh man. Alright, let's direct traffic a little better than that. A lot better than that. No pun intended. That's the parking lot over there. Wow, traffic is... I should have never slowed down traffic, because look at what we have. A GTA highway long... Oh, no. Look what we caused. Should we have slowed down traffic? Traffic control clear. Nice. Nice. I'm going to stay back here and monitor traffic. It's pitch black. Oh, my God. No headlights, right? Those are my high beams. No headlights. Let's put my high beams on. Put my takedowns on. Let's move a little forward. Traffic's starting to cut itself down a little bit. I like that. Let's stay right here. Want to monitor the station too. Start cut off the... See how pitch black it is?
District 4, definitely.
Tropic thunder here, man. This is my war story, so wow, look at traffic. Ridiculous. Beep beep beep. Oh, MBA. Hopefully traffic clears itself up, right? Now they're freeing themselves. Woo. Come on. Hey. So that was cool. So guys, like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video.